How to wrap your hands. You're going to start with the loop end of the hand wrap. Place the loop around your thumb, and we're always looking at the back of the hand. So we're going to cross across to the pinky finger side of the wrist. From here, wrap the wrist twice to support the wrist. And now we're going to cover each knuckle of the big knuckles because these are the knuckles that we strike with. We're going to start with the pinky, although you can skip it because technically you shouldn't be striking with the pinky. You should be striking with these two big knuckles here. But if we were to wrap the pinky, we're going to think about crossing the knuckle, wrapping the finger, crossing the knuckle, and wrapping the wrist. Another way you can think about it is it's the shape of those ribbons that people wear to represent a cause. So you're going to come up to the finger, loop around, and make the tail. So you see it makes that shape of a ribbon. So again, we're going to repeat that pattern on each finger, going to the outside of the finger, wrapping around the finger, crossing to the pinky finger side of the wrist, and always starting under the thumb. And again on the index finger, crossing to the outside, wrapping around, coming to the other side of the wrist. From here, we're going to cover all the knuckles. So we're going to wrap around the knuckles and the palm. But we don't need to wrap the thumb because, again, the thumb is not going to be striking. And finally, whatever's left, you're going to wrap around the wrist and secure with the Velcro. And that's how you wrap your hand wrap. I'm going to do the right hand as well. So now on the right hand, again, you're going to loop the thumb, wrap across to the outside of the pinky, wrap the wrist twice. From here, we're going to do that pattern of crossing over each knuckle. So we start by the pinky, or I'll demonstrate without the pinky this time. Wrap to the outside of the ring finger, wrap around to the outside of the wrist, wrap to the outside of the middle finger, to the outside of the wrist. So you can see another way of thinking it is making an X across each knuckle. So you cross the knuckle once, and then cross the knuckle again, so we're covering it 2 times. And finally, you wrap around the around the knuckles with as much as you have left. And you're going to have a little more if you skip the pinky. And whatever's left, you're going to wrap around the wrist. And this time you can see that the Velcro is facing the wrong way. So I'm going to twist it once, and now it's facing the right way. So there's no reason to completely unwrap the hand wraps just because it didn't fit. And then when you make a fist, you're going to curl the fingers first, and thumb goes on the outside. So not on the inside, not pointing forward like this, but tucked underneath the fingers. And again, we're going to be striking with these big 2 knuckles each time we strike. So that's how you wrap your hands.